Hi YouTube, how you doing? This is me, your girl Denise again. I want to share a little light with you all for a moment. And I know that there's going to be some questions. I want y'all to subscribe. I want y'all to email me, dlasal43@outlook.com. Yep, that's my email. Or you can subscribe right here. You can even give me feedback. But I want to just say something, so I just want everybody to understand this. I read an incident about Fred Price Jr. and a lot of other pastors. So I want to just say this real quick. A man is going to be a man, regardless of what position he's in, what kind of job he got, occupation he has. He's going to be a man. Because anytime a man got a little penis in between his legs, that's a man. Okay? A man's going to be a man. And if, men, I'm going to be honest, they're men, they love booties. They love breasts. They love women's thighs. They like that about a woman. So even when they got married to their wife, this is what they were attracted to. So when people say, oh, he's a pastor, he shouldn't be saying this. He's a man. He was a man before he became a pastor. And he's a man he's as a pastor. And, the Bible said when I was a child, I did things as a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. So therefore, the things that he did then, he did. And now he's become a man, he's doing adult things. So what I want to say to some of these women out here, that if you're trying to date or cheat on a pastor, with a pastor that's married, now, number one, he may be wrong for what he's doing, Sometimes the devil can use him and think that if the grass is greener on the other side, knowing that he got a wife at home. But let me explain something to you, some of you women. Let me explain something to you. 9 times out of 10, if he says to you, well, I can't leave my wife because, she's having some difficulties. I got to be there because of the kids. Baby, he ain't leaving. Because once he's getting bread and butter at home, he ain't messing up that bread and butter at home. Because my thing is, what is it that you can provide him that wife ain't providing? Let me explain something to you. Food. A man gonna get food regardless. Whether he's with you, his wife, he go home to mama and get neck bone and pigtail and fat back, okay? Clothes. He's a man. He's gonna do that anyway. Shoes on his back. A roof on his head. He gonna stay with mama if he wants to. Things get pushed to shove. A man gonna find shelter. If he have to go to a shelter. So the only thing you're gonna be able to get is a little play. That's all you getting. And maybe a few dollars he might throw at you like the Players Club. Now, my thing is to say to some of you women, your thing is, if I get in a relationship with this man, I know how some of y'all women in because, I'm a female, and I know. If I get with it, I'm going to get these hats and these suits and these matching pocketbooks and these shoes, and I'm going to be the first lady. Baby, you ain't going to be the first lady. You're going to be the second or the third lady, whatever it is. And let me explain to you what that means. The woman that bears the last name of that man, that first woman, is the wife. She carried that name. And if he has children, they carry that name. So if you thinking that because he leave his wife or whatever significant other for you, and you think that, okay, you're going to be first lady. No, you're going to be second lady because you would not bear that first name. You would not be the first to carry that name. And I always ask women, people just thought, oh, you probably just want to be a pastor's wife. No, sweetie, because to me, what benefits I'm going to get out of it? 401k plan, sick pay, vacation pay. If you cut a finger, do you think the church is going to pay for it? I don't think so. And let me tell you something. There's a whole lot list that goes on and on with it. It's more to them hats and them suits and them matching pocketbooks. Your car break down. Who's gonna pay to fix it? Who's gonna pay to get the alternator started? Who's gonna pay to keep the gas main in your car? Who's gonna pay to make sure you get 4 new tires on your car? Sisters may say, hey, we'll give you a ride if you ever need a ride, but let me tell you something, it's gonna come with some money for gas. They do it for a while. And if they're doing it for free, they're doing it for something else other than they want a position. So I want you all to think about that. Think about what benefits would I get out of it if you are not the wife? Because the wife has already gotten some of the benefits. So when you decide that he's going to be leaving her for you, you're going to get what my family used to always say, leftovers. Because you're not going to get no benefits. And first of all, you're not going to get sick pay. You're not going to get vacation pay. You're not going to go to Aruba trips. Honey, it's like a regular job. You're not going to be able to file that on your taxes because, I'm just the first lady, so now I can get filed taxes. IRS ain't playing that either. So what other issues? What other ways that why you think that being with a pastor's wife? And this goes with being the pastor of cheating or extramarital affairs with a woman. You have a wife. Your wife loves you. She cares about you. She put up with your goodness and your badness, your whatever you did. And she feels that now you gave 20 years of her heart to you. She gave 20 years of her heart to you. And you invested in like a bank. You invested your money and now you throwing it away because there's some other little woman out there that what she's giving you is a little in between the legs that you could have got at home with your wife. Now I understand, the Bible says, devote your time to your marriage. Don't give the devil no leeway. And that is true. But when you give the devil that leeway in between your relationship, you have caused the enemy to come in. And it can cause a whole lot of conflict, even in the church, because you got flocks under you, and you got to deal with your family at home. That's with your wife. Now, with a woman who is your wife, is staying beside you in the midst of all of this chaos. And I'm talking to Reverend Price and every other pastor out there. That's a woman. And you really want to give up that? No, I don't think so. I don't think that you want to do that. A real woman, through your goodness, through your badness, through your sickness, because if you read the vows, through sickness and health, to good and bad, for the better, for the worse, to what? Death do us apart. A woman took that in. That was the woman that God ordained and chose for you. Not that chick out there. But I can't blame so much everything on the woman, the significant chick out there. I have to also say that as a leader, you uphold the standard. And if you're going to cheat, be a good cheater. Don't be a lousy cheater. But I will not coach you to cheat. I will tell you that, if you got a woman that's standing by you, and even in the midst of this, I will be sitting there praying and asking God, please help me. Lord, thank you for the wife that I got. Thank you for the family that I got. And restoring, because this woman could have left me and whatever and gone about her business. But she didn't. So men, I want you to think about that. And for women, even to say vice versa, if you got a good man that's really doing this for you and helping you and being there for you, that's the man that God ordained for you. If you read in Deuteronomy, it tells you that you are not supposed to have what your neighbors have or take what your neighbors have because it's not yours. And if you get anything that's not yours, that means you are defiling your bed as well as defiling that wife's bed because you dishonor her home. So I just want to leave that with some of you. And just inbox me. Again, my email is dealersouth43@outlook.com. Or you can subscribe to this and I can do more videos on different topics. Just tell me, give me an idea what you want me to talk about. I can come from the Bible, I can come from the heart, the streets. I look like this because it's nighttime going to bed. And I just want to touch a lot of things because I feel like we are all a human. We all have needs, and we all go through, and we all fall short of the glory of God. So, this is the time we can all come together and communicate one another and help one another. And if I can be a help to somebody, I want to be a help, not a hurt. Again, women, if he's not your man, please don't try to cause confusion in another home. And a second thing, for the wives, I commend you because you're standing by your mate and in the midst of trouble. If you haven't learned how to overcome this mountain, the next mountain you'll never be able to overcome. So I commend you. And Reverend Price Jr., do what you have to do. Hold your head up. Hold on to God is changing hand. Don't let go. Keep on praying. Keep on trusting in the Lord. Keep on meditating Him. Let Him know that you love Him. You know what? You're a man. You're going to make mistakes. And you're going to go through it. And if you're going to make this mistake, tell you what to make the mistakes with you. And that you all can grow and overcome those obstacles together. Because you all can find a solution. Just like you found that problem together, you can find a solution together. Until then, good night.